Hello and welcome to everyone, guys. Welcome, guys. I just woke up and I'm feeling amazingly. I'm feeling pretty much amazingly right now, so I'm gonna get underway. AJ McKee, Patricio Pitubll gonna take place tonight. I wasn't following the core main card, and as the way it goes, guys. I can tell you this is looking pretty much decent in my end. Pretty much looking okay this, and I'm gonna get underway. Just a sec, guys. All right, we're gonna have this underway. So yeah, now they're announcing show time and how everything could go. Okay then. All right. Back in 3 minutes. Okay, just 1 second. Getting back in 3 minutes just to take water and. Hey guys, here I am. Okay, I'm back and it's time for Linton Vass versus Timothy Johnson. Let's rock and roll, guys. Linton Vassell gonna meet Timothy Johnson, and here I am on the road again. Well, Timothy Johnson is looking very, very strong. Look at this guy. Timothy Johnson is looking so devastating, so dangerous. Let me see whether my phone was ringing. Okay, just watching something. Linton Vassell. Wow, Linton Vassell. Can't wait for this one to go. Alright, pretty much everything has gotten underway. Linton Vassell is stepping inside the ring, and I'm feeling very, very fresh, so yeah, I'm feeling very, very fresh. Okay, now Linton Vassell is inside the ring. This is expected to be the onslaught, a real onslaught. So let's see how this onslaught gonna end. Linton Vassell versus Tim Johnson, 22-8 for Vassell, 38 years of age, 6'4", 239.6, 80.5 inches of reach. Tim Johnson, 15'8", 6'3", 260 pounds, 78 inches of reach. Oh, I forgot water again. Oh, there you go, guys. Let's rock and roll. Man, I can't wait for this one. Tim Johnson holds notable wins over Chuck Congo, Matt Mitrione, Terrell Fortune, Marcin Tibura. Looking like a strong guy. Yes, thanks for asking. Yes, I did. I was sleeping. I was sleeping a lot. I slept for around 6 hours, so... Hey, Robert. Fedor KO Timothy Johnson. Yes. Linton Vassell defeated Terrell Fortune, Ronnie Marquez, Sergey Kharitonov, William McGarry. Linton Vassell is looking strong, but line is kind of bit odd. Blake Rice is our referee, so let's get underway. Yes, you're right. Fedor knocked out Timothy Johnson. That's true. Okay, the fight gets underway. Timothy Johnson is southpaw, Linton Vassell right-handed. Vassell is trying to throw to the body. Not shot early on. Okay, the bout is restarted. Let's get underway, guys. Vassell with 1-2. Johnson keeps marching forward and push kick. Vassell is trying to move to the left, to the right. He's trying to switch stances. Great performance by Vassell. And the knee to the head. Well, this kind of reminds me of Don Fry versus Yoshihiro Takayama. but it stopped, and now Vasyl is working with the visor, but he separates, lands an uppercut, and now both fighters back to square, back to center of the ring. High kick attempt for Vasyl, which is blocked, and middle kick blocked. Johnson is attacking, he's spamming punches. Johnson now wants to wrestle, and another visor pressure. Yeah, it is, Robert. More punches. Nightbot. No worries, man. You're here, so just thought this was predictions. No, it's not predictions. This is live. This is live, mate. Big punches here. Big punches are thrown. Yeah, this is going live right now. Hey, sorry because of Nightbot. Just sorry, man. Big right hand again. And Vasyl is getting pressured against the fence, and Tim Johnson is weathering the storm now. Heavy hands. Heavy hands are seen. Vasyl is now trying to chain wrestle. This is excellent chain wrestling attempt on the end of Linton Vasyl. Some good performance all around the globe. On the calf kick. This calf kick landed clean. Vasyl is doing a great job. With a middle kick, excellent middle kick on the end of Vasyl. And another low kick. I think Johnson is going to get chopped down. His leg is red. Now it's getting purple, but Johnson spams those punches. Vasyl goes for shooting in. Great takedown stuffing by Johnson, and he is weathering the storm. He's now unloading some heavy strikes, but in the style of GSP, Vasyl doesn't want to give up. Down Vasyl goes. Johnson hoops on the top of him. Big strikes for Johnson. Will Johnson be able to finish this fight? Uppercuts. Big uppercuts. Vasyl is not firing back. Is the referee gonna call it? Vasyl is not firing back. He turtles, but he's not firing back. But I hope the referee not gonna call it. Good chain wrestling. Interestingly, Vasyl is covered. No, Johnson is covered in blood now. Now he is working for a scarf hold, but it seems Vasyl survived the early onslaught. Now he's gonna hoop onto the opponent's back. Yeah, now he hoops onto the opponent's back. Big punches. Now Vasyl is on the back. Vasyl with attack. Now this is back mount. This could get ugly for Johnson. Vasyl could try to choke him out. He is in the full mount now. Oh, he has a position for the finish. It's just a matter of time whether Vasyl is going to survive this or not. Big punches for Vasyl. Johnson is in deep trouble now though. He's not firing back. Elbows. I think this might be it. I think that's it. That's the end of the road. That's it. Vasyl with the first round TKO win. Vasyl TKO round 1. This was Brutal Demolition Magician. What a return. It was an awesome return by Linton Vasyl. Awesome return by Linton Vasyl. What a great return this was. Man, I'm just amazed with how quick this return was. This was a really excellent return, and Johnson nearly finished the fight, but Vasyl survived the early storm, got back into the winning column with a violent barrage of TKO, ground and pound punches. What a great way to finish the fight. This was fucking awesome, man. Just fucking awesome. I just have to say this was fucking awesome. Great demolition magician where Linton Vassell was swinging the hammer. He was into trouble early on, but then he bounced back, recovered, and showed us why he is what he is. Really, really impressive. Got to say, quite impressive performance by Linton Vassell. Tim Johnson is such a bum for losing that fight. Well, he nearly won the fight. But then, out of nowhere, you've seen what happened pretty much. Up and down. Just to open the window. There I am. Yeah, you're right about that one. You're perfectly right. He lost that fight. And that was, he nearly won that fight and he was able to lose it. God knows how. I'm making a coffee also. I was sleeping for 6.5 hours, so I'm feeling perfectly fine. I'm feeling amazingly honest, to be honest. Linton Vassell is on a photo session right now. Now, I'm wondering what could be next. I'm really wondering. Man, Johnson nearly won that fight. He came close to winning that fight, but he made a mistake. Linton Vassell bounced back, recovered, and destroyed him. Yes, Russia almost has Mariupol, just the Azovstal plant and the port area are now left. Then we'll have full control of the Sea of Azov. Yeah, I've heard that. Linton Vassell is a baby. Hearing those news, Robert, every single day in my state, they are talking about it very much intensively. Man, I'm sick of that war, honestly. Just hope it's gonna stop, to be honest, but we'll see. Never been a fan of war, but it seems that guy Putin is like crazy boy. Uh, hey, champ. Wow, I can imagine. Hey, champ, how are you doing, man? Sexy bet. Sounds nice. Let's rock. Ilya is sleeping right now, so no worries, he's not gonna pee right now. It's early morning for Ilya, so he's sleeping. AJ McKee arrives. Bellator featherweight world champion. AJ McKee. When you're already mentioning sexy bets, I hope we said the Luki gonna win. Corey Anderson to win. Plus 250. Plus 250. Check the line. Plus 250. Here says plus 155. What do you have under your belt? What are you up to? Anderson by KO TKO plus 350. Anderson decision plus 330. Plus 155 Anderson straight. What are you up to? Plus 250. Good luck, man. I picked Nemkov though, but Corey has a knockout power, so. Oh, Pitbull is arriving too. So the main event of the evening, guys, are in the gym. I don't like Corey's chin. Me too, Robert. You are right about that. So if Corey wins, it has to be early KO, like it used to be in Johnny Walker's fight. And also, Nemkov has decent ground control, if you know what I mean. Decent cage clinching, ground control. Aaron Pico is now gonna meet Adley Edwards 9-3. For Aaron Pico, 8 finishes, 5th most KOs in Bellator 6. Adley Edwards, 5 finishes, 2 KOs, 3 submissions, 7 fight win streak. Edwards is a longer guy. Pico is a heck of a wrestler. I used to have interview with Adley Edwards in the past. But I'm worried because he has accepted that fight on a short notice. That kind of worries me. When you accept something on a short notice, it might not be the best solution, if you know what I mean. I'm just saying it might not be the best solution. Looking at the highlights between Pico and Gonzalez. Oh, Pico versus the Jesus. That weaving overhand right was brutal. Pico versus Edwards coming up next, guys. That looks okay to me. Edwards is warming up, 9-1, 2 KOs, 3 submissions. Let's see how is he gonna go at his Bellator outing. Edwards is not an easy guy to deal with, but Pico is a talented wrestler. This kind of reminds me of the match between Aaron Pico and Henry Corrales. Many people underestimated Henry Corrales, if you know what I mean. Aaron Pico versus Adley Edwards. Adley Edwards is actually a pretty much decent guy, if you know what I mean. But I'm worried because he accepted this on a short notice. That's the fact I don't like. I don't like when the bout takes place on a short notice. It's always a double-edged sword, if you know what I mean. There he goes. Adley Edwards. Black trunks for Adley Edwards. and bull gloves. Edwards is a heavy underdog, but believe me, when people are heavy underdogs, it might be good for them, 7-fight win streak for Adley Edwards. People gonna say this is easy win for Pico. I'm not sure about that. I think the line is kinda off here, guys. But again, I made a mistake millions of times, so if I make another mistake, I'm not gonna be surprised, if you know what I mean. Okay, I'm just gonna take the coffee. Aaron Pico is gonna walk now. I just need to take my coffee. 1 minute. Okay, Aaron Pico is inside the ring. Both of the guys are in black trunks, as well as So let's get this done. Let's get underway, guys. 9-3 for Aaron Pico, 9-1 for Adley Edwards, 21 years of age for Pico, 32 for Edwards, 5'8" Pico, 5'10" Edwards, 149.4 Pico, 149.6 Edwards, 70.5 Pico, 72 Edwards. Kinda catch weight bout because Edwards accepted this on a short notice, guys, so let's get this done. I mean, yeah, let's get this done. I don't like Corey's chin either. You are right about that one, Robert. It depends, on Corey. He can knock you out. But he doesn't have to knock you out either. Let's go. Okay, I need to do something. Okay, let's get underway. Now, Adley Edwards, Aaron Pico. Let's go. Here we go. Yes, Robert? Feel like it was a little early against Bader, plus Nemco has a grand chin. I think he'll KO Corey Anderson. Okay, let's see. There is a good opportunity. I pick Nemco. Oh, Edwards now with a low kick. Oh, big left hand for Adley Edwards. Aaron Pico trying to shoot in. He goes for the Dagestani single leg. Edwards is on the ground, but to be honest, Pico's wrestling is very good, but Edwards is now on his flank. This is still good position for him. Pico's leg is trapped. As long as Pico's leg remains trapped, this is good position for Edwards. Edwards is veteran of the bottom. If Anderson wins, it has to be round 1 KO. Other than that, Nemkov should win. Pico is trying to transition through guard. Edwards remains in the full guard. Elbows are landing on the bottom. think Pitbull is way too short overrated because he fluked to win over Chandler, who is 1-2 in the UFC. Think he gets KO'd again. I think McKee is gonna win. I also picked McKee. It seems we have similar picks this time. Aaron Pick was trying to go for a chain wrestle. Excellent striking. He should be at 135. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's just too short for this weight class. I think AJ McKee doesn't really have the real competition here. Oh, Adley Edwards gets back on his feet. Pico wants to brawl. This is not a smart way to go against Adley Edwards. Edwards with 1-2. He is landing a lot of feinting strikes. Pico's arms are fast. 1-2 for Pico. He is trying to wrestle. Edwards is getting better, but Edwards likes being on his back, so don't underestimate these guys. Edwards is defending well. Pico will try to go for a choke, but it's hard to finish Edwards. If Pico finishes, TKO is the only option. I don't see him finishing via submission. Pico still stays on the side control. Now he's trying to posture up. Excellent wrestling punch to the body. And another left-right. Pico's chain wrestling is really good, but Edwards is taking a lot of damage. He's taking a beating here. Pico's chain wrestling is really good, but he is unable to keep the position for a prolonged period of time, and Pico is on his knees, which is a mistake, because if you want to build your posture, you mustn't be on your knees. You see how Pico constantly makes mistakes. He is constantly on his knees, which decreases the pressure. If you want the pressure, that's it. On the tips of your toes, if you want to increase the pressure. Now we are talking. Now this is better performance in the end of Aaron Pico. Short punches, but Adel Edwards is firing back. Off the bottom, he's firing back with those hammer fists. Edwards with up kicks. A lot of up kicks by Edwards. He got back on his feet. Pico will try to go for a takedown. High kick attempt, but Edwards shoots him. Oh, Edwards is taking a lot of beating, but it seems he has a granite chin, man. Pico is spamming those punches. Now they are pressed against the fence. What a flurry. Pico's punches are very strong, but this is round. Wow, spinning back elbow by Edwards. Edwards gets dragged to the ground, but he is tougher than people initially expected. That's what I was talking about. Pico is dangerous in the first round. Eventually in round 2. Edwards' cardio is on a whole different level, and Pico is wasting a lot of energy for this top control. You see, Pico is not on the tips of his toes. When you're on your knees, you're wasting a lot of time for control. When you're on the tips of your toes, you're preserving your energy. And see, Pico is not on the tips of your toes. That's what I'm talking about. He needs to build the posture up again and again and again. He's not on the knees. He's constantly, he's again on the knees. He's trying to trap the left arm, which is again not doing well. Now he's into north-south position, but Edwards gets back to his feet. Pico with the running punch. Edwards with 1-2. Great punches. Edwards should go for a knee. Low kick for Edwards. Edwards is on backpedaling right now. Pico with a weaving overhand right. Edwards wants to be on his back. He instantly pulled guard and now wants to work off his back. Pico seems a bit tired. Pico in the stack guard. Now his hips are forward. You know, when you're in the stack guard, if you want more advantage, you should lean your hips forward. But the problem with Pico's wrestling, with Pico's wrestling is the fact that he is constantly on his knees. He is not. I'm trying to say that Pico is making a big mistake because he is not on the tips of his toes. He's constantly on his knees, and when you're on your knees, you need to build the posture up over and over and over, and that's a problem. That's actually a big problem. That's actually a big problem because you don't have a posture. You don't have a posture to finish your opponent. Plus, Pico is gonna gas out if he continues wasting that much energy. But yeah, this was a clean round for Aaron Pico. These were all clean strikes. But Edwards is protecting himself very well. You see, this is a running punch. This is a leaping punch by Aaron Pico. I see this in the replay. Are they gonna touch gloves? Just 1 second. It's lagging now. Fuck lagging. Okay. Round 2 gets underway. 1-2 for Edwards. High kick for Pico. Edwards goes down. Pico continues to wrestle, but Edwards keeps getting back on his feet. A lot of backpedaling by Edwards now. Knee attempt, but Pico caught the knee. Spinning back fist by Pico and an uppercut to the body. Low kick for Edwards. A lot of feinting and a high kick, but Pico is cutting the space. Pico is actually creating great angles here. A lot of uppercuts to the body. He's spamming with those strikes. Uppercuts for Edwards. Pico drags him to the ground instantly. Edwards trapped his leg, but when one leg is trapped, you have a lot of options. More punches. Pico is trying to spam with the top, but this modified version of stack guard is gonna help you lean out of the position now, knots out. Uppercut again to the body by Aaron Pico. Edwards is not looking powerless, high kick missed. Edwards is not looking powerless at all. Pico's strikes are crisper, but Edwards is focused. Pico is spamming those punches. Edwards is moving to the left and right. We're seeing a lot of damage by Pico. Low kick again. Pico with a flying knee attempt, but Edwards keeps moving to the side. 1-2 Pico. A lot of crisp punches is thrown. 1-2 again, and again. My initial pick for this one was no distance. Big punch, and Edwards is showing very much pull takedown defense, but that's what he wants. He wants to be on his back. Edwards is actually very good off his back, so plus Pico is not getting significant amount of advantage here. That's another problem. He's not getting that much of the advantage from this position as he is just remaining on the top. He's gonna get points for control, but he is not marching towards the end of the fight. Big right hand for Pico. Now this is good posture for Pico, you see? This is good posture, hips forward. This is now excellent posture. More elbows. Look at this great jitsu. Pico is trying to hold his opponent, but when the opponent is turtled, that's the best position for him. And now Pico works on the leg that is away of the cage. Now this is good groundwork by Pico. He's working on the leg that is away from the cage. He's trying to trap the leg. Trying to go for a Dagestani trap. No. Adley Edwards survives the Dagestani trap. Uppercut. Edwards is pressed against the fence. Short elbows now combined with chain wrestling, one underhook in. Edwards is now trying to establish those underhooks on the inside. This is looking okay. Big left hand, another left right. Pico with a lot of pressure. Edwards to a low kick. Big waving overhand right for Pico. These punches are very heavy, but it seems Edwards is stronger than we expected. And a clean double leg by Pico. This is going to be another round for Aaron Pico. I have it 2-0 for Pico now. Great offensive wrestling by Aaron Pico. It seems Edwards is showing some great skills. I mean, defensively showing some great skills, but Pico is looking very, very dominant. Another elbow by Pico. He postured up, so yeah, another clean round for Pico. But the fact is, these guys are not guessing. They're not fighting for air. It was a spinning back elbow and the punch for Aaron Pico. Great combinations. Those uppercuts are making a significant amount of damage. A lot of punches were thrown by Aaron Pico, and these are pretty much precise punches, got to say. I like the preciseness of his punches. Okay, let's head into round 3. This should be a routine fight for Aaron Pico, as much as I can say. Pico keeps marching forward. He will try to drag the fight to the ground. Low kick. Another low kick by Aaron Pico. Pico with a leg kick. Another leg kick. Now leg kick for Adley Edwards. He's trying to chop Pico down, but Pico keeps marching forward. Low kick again for Pico. Edwards' movement is kinda off nowadays. Big left right. Pico with a high kick. He's looking way faster and more explosive. Big right for Pico and the low kick for Edwards. 1-2 Pico. Pico might finish this one. I think this might be the beginning of the end. That's it. Aaron Pico with the round 3 TKO. The fight is over. Aaron Pico round 3 TKO. Great victory for Aaron Pico. What a victory by Aaron Pico. Okay, no distance was my first initial pick, so got to say I'm pleased with that one. What a quick reaction this was. Quick turnaround by Aaron Pico. This was a quick turnaround. And the next one gonna be Vadim Nemko versus Corey Anderson. Let me see my results. Doctor stoppage early on. Tyrell Fortune won. Yakshi Murado won. Bobby Cerronio won. Bolaños won. Okay. Kyle Kratchmer won. De Los Santos won. Rogelio Luna won. Theo Haig won. Laird Anderson won. One miss for now. Vassell Johnson was a miss too. Two misses for now. Championship fight coming up next between Vadim Nemkov and Corey Anderson, Bellator Light Heavyweight Grand Prix final for the Bellator Light Heavyweight World Championship. And also AJ McKee versus Patricio Pitubll. This is for Bellator Featherweight World Championship. Big fights coming up, guys. Two misses, not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, man.
Let
Yeah,
me see what
I
is Range
appreciate
gonna say.
you chatting with us too, man.
I really need to hear what is Range gonna say.
Appreciate that, man.
This one is for my sponsors, homie. Oh yeah, let's go. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Charles Barkley.
Right.
I wonder what is Range going to say. I wrote him to greet Nora and his meow mate. Can't wait to see what is this guy gonna say. Oh, Range.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I put a lot of time and effort. I'm literally like I got OCD, but I've been obsessed with UFC since literally.
OCD. I've got OCD too.
I'm bored now, and I've always wrestled, and and by the time I was 18, I started like 20 fights myself. So I was always no kidding, started doing out like a fighter, but yeah, like there's fights in school and stuff, like just growing up. Yeah, man, but I've just always loved fighting, like always. It was breaking it down, seeing how people fight, like because it was never about like, oh, I want to see this person get hurt, or I want to hurt this person.
Oh, look at Range's reaction. This is $1 million reaction.
See him go at it. Who's gonna win? Yeah, and then even this, exactly, and then even the afterwards, like, I'd go talk. I'd be the one repping fights, like whenever he fights in a fight pool and stuff like that. Like I've just always been obsessed with them. I swear. So then, like,
yeah, I'm also obsessed with the UFC. What a coincidence. And listen to my Range boy. Hello, Optimal World. How are you? Forgot about fights tonight. I was thinking tomorrow. Battle right. Hey, there is a Bellator tonight, Optimal World too. How are you doing, man?
But I've always been doing this, like obsessed with it, watching the first prelim fight on, and then finally I started doing DraftKings like maybe 5-6 years ago, and then I started betting like 4 years ago, and since then it's been awesome.
Yeah, I'm doing great. Yeah, Bellator card is tonight. Oh, thank you.
Right.
Really like. Thank you, man. Yeah, there is a Bellator tonight. How are you doing? How's your life been, friend? Are you doing okay? No, I'm waiting for Vadim Nemkov versus Corey Anderson, but I'm going with Vadim Nemkov.
Boxing was all year round, back then, Roy Jones and all that, because UFC was so bad, man. Like,
yeah, doing good. Thank you, man. Thank you. I hope your life gets better. So glad you're around. So glad you're around, Optimal World. Yeah, there is this Bellator card, and no, needless to say that AJ McKee versus. Thank you too. And needless to say, what did I forget to say? I picked Nemkov to win. I've got 2 misses for now in Bellator. Got 2 misses for now, so looking like a decent card for now. Also, next pick is Vadim Nemkov to win, as you already know. If Corey Anderson wins, it's gonna be in the first, eventually second round. That's still good. Yeah, that's still good. And for the main event, I think AJ McKee gonna win again. Ili Malay McFarlane, look at those flowers. Look at those flowers. I've got the flower here too. You see? I've got the flower, ficus. And Ili Malay McFarlane is looking so sexy in these flowers. I love girls with flowers. Oh. No, in my state, flower is not just a symbol of love; it's also a symbol of dedication. I agree. You're good at picks. Thank you, man. Well, listen. If I'm above 66%, I believe the event is fine. So this event is going to be above 66 for sure. Also, UFC. What I want to say. For the upcoming event, I only placed my money on Luki. Last week. You know what happened last week? I put money on Tibura. I really went to my bookie, put money on Tibura, and I said, "That's awesome, man. That's awesome because the fight gonna come to fruition. Tibura is a great underdog." Guess what? The bout didn't come to fruition. It got cancelled because Tibura got sick. And then I was super irritated. I was okay. I was right about Gary and Volkanovski, which was another parlay, and I said to myself, fine, this time I'm only betting on the main event because I hope the main event is not going to get cancelled, right? I hope the main event is not going to get cancelled. And luckily it didn't. I was kind of lucky. I hope it's not. Luckily, it didn't get cancelled, so thanks God. How did you end up last weekend on pick? 8 out of 12 average score. Main card was terrible for me. In prelims, I missed only one. I had one miss on prelims, but I forgot. Just 1 second to remember. Hold on. Just a second. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you now exactly what I missed. Just 1 second. No, not this one. Hold on. Volkanovski, Korean Zombie. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I missed. I was wrong about Framed. That was my one and only mistake in preliminary card. I picked Josh Framed to win and it didn't happen. In main card, I was wrong about Tesha Torres. I was wrong about Chima versus Burns because I said the fight will not go the distance and it went the distance. I was wrong about Aljo versus Jan. I said Jan was gonna win, but I scored it in the favor of Aljo, and that's it. My parlay was Tibura to win. It got cancelled. And second parlay was Ian Gary to win and Alexander Volkanovski to win, which actually came to fruition. So that is my recap of the last week. $100 on Jan, under 4.5. Yeah, pick was so good. Yes, he is. My initial pick was the fight will not go the distance. So technically, I was right about that fight. But secondary pick was Edwards to win, and thanks God, the initial pick was no distance. I was hoping for the upset, like in the case of how was that Henry OK Corrales, which didn't come to fruition. I was wrong about Jan prediction, but I faded that fight. I faded Aljo versus Jan, and I faded Chima versus Burns for betting. I was having a bad feeling. Yeah, brutal body shots and great combination. Not bad fights, good on main card. Yeah, excellent fights. But I was having terrible score at the main card for last pay-per-view event. But luckily I faded two tricky fights. I'm just saying luckily I faded them. I mean, when I duck the fight, no, guys, when I duck the fight, I usually duck it. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I duck a fight when I have a bad feeling. And I was having some kind of a bad feeling. Corey Anderson, 3-fight win streak. For Jan Aljo and for Chimaev Burns. People were so high people were so high on Chimaev, and stylistically Burns was a terrible matchup for him. That's why I faded that fight. Aljo Jan, the only reason for fading was the fact that Jan was fighting without his coaches. It's hard to fight without your coach. Everybody knows that. I mean, it's not a rocket science, of course. I mean, you don't need to be the rocket scientist for that. And thanks God I faded them because I would have lost. I wanted Jan to win. Me too. I wanted Jan to win too, but unfortunately it didn't come to fruition. Just 1 second, I need to spray here. I'm doing some medical treatments. Then I'm gonna shave my beard later today because I'm reffing, but okay, this should be okay. Alright, that's better. I need that because I'm having them alopecia, however you call it, so I need to work on this. But okay, it's getting better. Just a medical treatment. A lot of meds coming up, but I'm feeling better, I'm already feeling better. With so many disorders, I'm functioning very, very well. I would like to see a 5-round fight with Burns. Me too. Well, if this was a 5-rounder, it would have gotten more tricky, if you know what I mean, Optimal World. I think it would have gotten more tricky, if you know what I mean. This has already been a tricky fight, and I think it would have turned even more tricky if it was if it went into 5 rounds, if you know what I mean. Glad you're better. Yes, I am. With PTSD, when you're taking medications, you can decrease your symptoms. Also, anxiety is not that hard. It's not that hard to deal with. Like, let's be honest, every third person is anxious. Like, it's not a big deal. I don't see it as a big deal. But PTSD is fucked up. If you don't take medications, you have illusions, hallucinations, you hear voices. It's fucked up, man. If you don't take medications. But as long as I'm taking them, I'm fine. I'm feeling way, way better. So, yeah. There are some things in my life I can do, so feeling way better. Yes, I do. PTSD and anxiety. Combined, it is called PAD, I think, Progressive Anxiety Disorder, combination of PTSD and anxiety. Yes, I do. But I can function normally with that. No, I got used to it. Like, the hardest thing is to accept. But when you accept, it's better. But it's okay, you can function normally with that if you, if you take meds regularly, you are not going to have a hard time, but you must take them regularly because if you skip, that's a problem. I'm not a veteran of war, if that's what you're asking me. I'm not a war vet. got Nemco by KO TKO sub disqualification. You have those kind of parlays? So is this Nemco inside the distance or Jamie? This is Nemco inside the distance or Nemco by TKO KO submission disqualification? Yes, inside the distance. I think I said Nemco to win straight victory for Nemco. Corey overtime, Anderson is stepping in. I think I said straight victory. You always are so calm. I would have never known. America, they want to give a pill for everything. It's scary. Well, I'm calm because I'm on meds. That's why I'm always calm. Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. If I don't take those pills, then I would be very, how to say, illusions, hallucinations. It's hearing voices. I'm calm because I'm on meds, and people, how to say, you have some people with PTSD are extremely aggressive, some people are extremely non-aggressive, and I'm number two. I'm extremely non-aggressive. I can only be aggressive if somebody wants to enter my territory. Then I'm extremely aggressive. Other than that, no. Yeah, I know it's scary. I know people. I understand, man. Many people told me that it's kind of scary. We're giving a pill for everything. But meds are helping me a lot, I'm extremely calm right now because I'm on meds. And believe it or not, when I finished last minute picks and predictions, I instantly went to sleep and I was sleeping for 6.5 hours, which is like earlier I was sleeping 2-3 hours maximum. I was having brutal insomnia prior to those medications, and now I'm sleeping like a baby, literally sleeping like a kitten. Literally like a kitten. Now Vadim Nemkov is stepping inside the ring. Vadim Nemkov is in the Fedor's team. Bellator light heavyweight world champion. Yeah, many people believe that people with PTSD and anxiety are extremely aggressive, but I'm not aggressive at all unless I'm, not aggressive at all unless I'm attacked. Sleep helps so much. You have great cat meows. Oh, thank you, man. I'm always petting neighbor's cat. My neighbor who lives under me. He has a very, very cute cat. And his cat goes outside very often. And when she exits her condo, I'm petting her all the time. She's so cute. You think UFC should have a runway like Bellator? It's kind of cool. Should I have a runway? That's an interesting question. Nobody has ever asked me something like that. Yes, it's fun. I like that. Nemko 6'0", 76 inches of reach. Corey Anderson 6'3", 77.5 inches of reach. This is a championship belt fight. I think runway is a good idea. I think I'm gonna post it on vote. Charles Barkley, thank you for this. I think I'm gonna post it on a poll. I like this, honestly. Let's see what fans are going to say. I'm creating a poll for that question. That's actually an interesting question. Let's see what is the community gonna say. Please don't forget to vote, guys. That's actually a fun question. I like that, honestly, that idea. Vadim Nemkov was better than Phil Davis and many other guys. I like the idea of the runway. Let's see what is community gonna say. 5 yes, 0 no. Let's see. Fighter start gloves. Bellator belts also look better than UFC. I haven't paid much attention to Bellator belts, but I will take a look now. Yeah. Yeah, they are kind of different. You are right. They're kind of different. Let's see what the community is gonna say about the runway. I think runway is a good idea. Bellator MMA fight. 1 out of 3 rounds. Corey Anderson versus Vadim Nemkov. Corey overtime. Anderson is very cautious. I think community is 100% down for this question. Let's see, community. 6 yes, 0 no. Whoa. Seems people very much like your idea, Charles Barkley. 1-2 for Vadim Nemkov and a high kick attempt for Vadim. Anderson needs an early KO. Look, wow, it was a calf kick. He chopped down Corey Anderson. Vadim Nemkov is destroying with those calf kicks. This is a 5-rounder, so Corey needs a quick finish. Other than that, if the fight advances into later rounds, it's not gonna be good for Corey. Overtime marches forward. This is a 5-rounder, a championship fight. Nemkov will win. I also say Nemkov. I picked Nemkov at -1, I know. I didn't place a bet on a bookie. Left, right for Nemkov. 1-2 Nemkov again. And a jab for Nemkov. Another 1-2. Nemkov is really weathering the storm hard. Another jab for Nemkov. 1-2 for Nemkov. This is a 5-rounder, so we should stay a bit cautious. Middle kick for Vadim. And another left-right. Low kick. So many good strikes landed on the end of Vadim Nemkov. One, two again. And again. Another punch for Nemkov. Nemkov is really weathering the storm and loading hard. Nemkov is pressuring against the fence. Good visor by Vadim Nemkov, but Anderson creates a space. He created a lot of space between him and his opponent, and now it's looking pretty much decent on the end of Vadim Nemkov. Good right hand and the weaving overhand left for Vadim Nemkov. More jabs. Anderson is trying to drag the fight to the ground. But you see, good visor and good underhook. You see how Nemkov defends with the underhook. When the underhook is on the inside, big right hand and the great separation by Vadim Nemkov. That's as soon as you have the underhooks, that's a signal that you're not gonna get taken down to the ground. Sean Strickland is pretty much good at it. And my coach is saying as soon as somebody presses you against the fence, try to dig for the underhooks and try to put it under the opponent's armpit, because that is going to give you a critical advantage. Anderson keeps marching forward. Nemkov with a lot of feints. Corey looked shit against the Turkmen guy. Yes, he did. I have to back you up on that one, Robert. He really did. I'm telling you, Corey is dangerous within the first 2 rounds. If he doesn't win within the first 2 rounds, this should be an easy one for Nemkov. And tactically, I think Nemkov is a better fighter when it comes to a tactical game plan. Good right hand for Corey Anderson. What do you say? Is Nemkov a better fighter tactically? And what do you think about Runway, Robert? Do you think Runway is a better option than UFC's entrance? I think Runway is actually a good option. Oh, thank you so much, Optimal World. You rock, man. Thank you so much for this, Donald. Oh. Shh. Shh. Big right hand again. And again for Nemkov. It's better, to be honest. Oh, thank you. Thank you, man. Good right hand again for Anderson. Anderson with an uppercut. What do you think about Bellator belts, Robert? Do you prefer Bellator belts or UFC belts? Oh, thank you, Optimal World. Pride's Runway especially. Oh, Pride's Runway was the best in the history of the competition. The kitty goes per. Yeah, I know to purr also. I like kitties. Let me see. The kitty goes per. No IG. Kitty goes per. Yeah. I like purring. Purring is so great. Hold on, let me try again. Okay, round 2 gets underway. Enough of purring. Now let's get serious. Nemko with the jab. Now another big jab. Another big high kick for Vadim Nemko, but Corey Anderson blocks everything. He's doing a great job right now. Big right hand again, the left right. Corey Anderson spams to the body now. He's trying to dig up with underhooks, goes for a visor and the chain wrestling. Single leg takedown offense. He is trying to go for the Dagestani single leg, but Vadim Nemko is making a lot of pressure. And you see that Corey Anderson is trying to control this leg. But Nemko's posture is pretty much good. And Anderson is wasting a lot of energy on this now. Both underhooks on the inside. This is high body lock, but Vadim Nemko is defending really, really well with this underhook. He is defending himself really well. Oh, what a great Dagestani single leg by Corey Anderson. This was a great position switch by Corey Anderson, but Vadim Nemko is holding high guard. His guard is pretty much high. Anderson posture is looking pretty much great. Now he's trying to posture up. Anderson is staying on the tips of his toes as well as you can see. Anderson now staying on the tips of his toes as well as you can see, which is an example of a high level wrestling. Now he advances into half guard. He will try to build up his position, but excellent transition backwards by Vadim Nemko. And Nemko is cut. Need to see that Nemko is cut. Nemko is trying to roll into jiu-jitsu style. He's trying to roll backwards, and Anderson's posture is actually awesome. Anderson is now holding. Anderson is holding the left leg, which is an example of a high-level wrestling. And he trapped Vadim Nemkov's right hand. He's now elbowing, which is good. You see, as long as he holds, as long as he gets a hold of Vadim Nemkov's left leg, this is better for control. This is excellent position for control as long as he gets a hold of Vadim Nemkov's left leg. But you see, Corey Anderson now flipped him and now advances into half guard. To be honest, I think Corey Anderson is very, very skillful when it comes to top wrestling and top control, which kind of surprises me. But as long as Vadim Nemkov has his right leg trapped, this is good position for Nemkov, because Anderson is unable to posture up and he is unable to create more angles and to build better posture. So I'm just trying to say this is still good position for Vadim. If Vadim lets that hand go, that's going to be a bad position for him. So technically, Vadim is doing a great job defending. You see, no strikes are landing. He's posturing up. Get up, Vadim. Yeah, you're right, Robert. If Vadim doesn't get up, he's going to lose that round. This is a modified staggered, but you see, in a modified staggered, when you push your hips like this, that's good. Now I'm telling you some technical aspect of the game. In the staggered, if you push your hips like this, that's a mistake. But if you do like this, then the opponent is not gonna up kick you. And Corey Anderson is just doing that. In the staggered, he is pushing his hips forward, and when you tilt your hips forward, you're protecting yourself from the staggered, in the staggered from the up kicks. Anderson is posturing up now. He's trying to push these legs to the side. Oh, this is bad position. This is side control. This side control is looking bad for Vadim Nemkov. Oh, crucifixion trap. Now Nemkov was able to slip away of the crucifixion trap. Now he's working on the armbar attempt, which is not going to come to fruition as Corey Anderson keeps transitioning this guard. He's holding his opponent. Vadim has worse cardio, true. He's not going to need to KO him, to be honest. Vadim is going with a reversal. Excellent reversal by Vadim. Have you seen this sweep, Robert? This sweep reversal. Now Vadim is on his back. Now I'm going to tell you one thing. Vadim is having great posture here. You see, he's pressing his opponent against the fence, but you see this posture, Vadim's posture. He's landing some knees, but this is glute work. My coach calls this glute work. And this glute work is actually amazing for the posture. You see how Vadim is using a lot of gluteal activity when he's holding Anderson against the fence. So this is excellent posture for Vadim. Now, good digging for the underhooks, but Anderson placed one underhook on the inside, which is good, which is really good for him because it's going to be more of a defense. Yeah, Nemkov lost the round. Good for Nemkov. Yes, when you're on the back, you see, when you control your opponent, you see, this is an example of bad control. But Nemkov was doing this, both legs here, and this. You see, hips forward. You see, hips forward and pushing forward. You see, when you control your opponent with your glutes, that's an example of good control. Glutes and quads. This is an example of good control. When you're controlling from the shoulders and from your arms, this is an example of bad control. This was a great example of a perfect posture by Vadim Nemkov. 1-1, yes, yes. But Robert is right. Poor cardio by Vadim Nemkov. I don't know what happened to Vadim Nemkov, honestly. I think that's a poor cardio. I'm just saying what my coach explained me, but this control, you know, it's like a rocket science, believe me. It's so hard to understand. And if you don't have a good posture, that's a problem. Nemkov was having a great posture for 40 seconds, and then Corey Anderson was able to place the underhook on the inside. Nemkov with 1-2. Big left hand. And another big left hand. Left and right. 1-2 Nemkov. Another big right hand. Uppercut for Nemkov. Actually, I'm surprised with Anderson's posture here. Good right again. Anderson is trying to shoot in. He feinted into a leaping left hook, and he missed. Nemkov moving to the side. Good right hand for Vadim Nemkov. Nemkov should be fine as long as the bout remains on the feet. Excellent check hook counter. He throws those same linear combinations. Nemkov's needs to diversify it. Yeah, you're right. You see, he's constantly doing this, and this is running. We call it a running hook. Anderson is constantly throwing those running hooks. Nemkov shoots in, and Anderson is able to drag him to the ground again. Let's see. This is good posture for Anderson. Anderson is staying on the tips of his toes, and as long as he stays on the tips of his toes, that's good. But this is jiu-jitsu guard. This is actually an example of a jiu-jitsu guard for Vadim Nemkov. Vadim Nemkov could roll out of it. If he continues rolling, he could end up on the top of Corey Anderson, but Anderson gets back into the starting position. He's on the knees. You know, guys, I know you believe this is a good position for Anderson, but it's not, believe me. This is not a good position for Anderson because his posture is not looking good. And if Nemkov goes for a sweep, he could go for a transition from here. You see, Anderson's leg is strapped. As long as this leg is strapped, this is not good position for Anderson because he can't posture up. He can only stall here. He can get control points, but believe me, this is not good position for Anderson. Anderson is trying to transition through this, but Nemkov is constantly holding his leg. This is a Dagestani lock. This is the Dagestani lock of the right leg, and now this is better position for Anderson. Anderson gets through this. Nemkov could go for a sweep, or he could go for a wall walk, but Anderson is cutting him off from a wall walk attempt. You see Anderson not letting Nemkov get a hold of the fence, which is a good position. Now he's shooting in for I think this is double leg attempt, but Nemkov goes for a guillotine. Now he fishes for the anaconda. Mounted guillotine choke. To finish the opponent via mounted guillotine choke, you need more than this. Yeah, Anderson rolls out of it. You can't finish with a mounted guillotine choke like this. Now Nemkov is turtled up, and we got the opponent on his back. More punches for Corey Anderson. This is good posture. He could go into the key lock roll. Another punch. This is an uppercut attempt. You see how Anderson does a great job. He's stripping this leg. You see when you're doing this, Anderson is doing a great job because he's stripping the leg that is away of the cage. You see, when he's doing this, that's a good example of cage wrestling because that leg is strapped on Vadim Nemkov. Vadim Nemkov is turtled. Now he could roll out of the position. More punches at the top for Anderson. Oh, Vadim Nemkov made a mistake. Oh, sorry, Robert, I haven't seen your comment. Pulling submissions again. Yeah, sorry, I haven't seen your comment. Yeah, he's pulling out those submissions again. Unfortunately for him, this is a low-level workout on the end of Vadim Nemkov. Nemkov is trying to defend via stack guard. Now he modifies to butterflies, but Corey Anderson is transitioning. Yeah, pulling out submission attempts. This is armbar attempt, which is not going to work. It's very hard to apply the armbar when you're so sweaty. Yeah, this is clean round for Corey Anderson. What do you say? What do you think, Robert? This is a clean round for Corey Anderson. He didn't make a significant amount of damage, but he landed more punches, so it's going to be 10-9 for Anderson. More elbows. I think it is 10-9 for Anderson. Clean workout. Nemkov is trying to pull 2-1 Corey. Yes. But no 10-8. No 10-8. It was not a dominant performance. Uh-oh. Nemkov is bleeding. Hold on. Nemkov is bleeding. Ooh. Nemkov is covered in blood, man. That's it. The doctor calls it. That's it. Sorry, man. That's a gruesome injury. See? See, like this. And it's like covered in blood, the whole side of the face, so anybody would call it. I'm just angry because the doctor had to stop it, but nobody would let Nemkov continue with that kind of an injury. It's so gruesome. One of the top 10 worst injuries I've ever seen. Oh, it was a head clash. Fuck it, man. Oh, it was a head clash. It was an accidental head clash, man. how are they gonna rule this bout? It was a head clash. No contest. You sure, or has to be no contest? Okay, okay. Because sometimes it's no contest. Sometimes they give a win to the other opponent. So look at this injury. Oof. Sorry, man. Ooh. Should be no contest. Okay, let's see what are they gonna say. See, but it was accidental. It was not intentional. You see, Corey Anderson was trying to transition through a position. Nemko was on his way up, but this is an accidental head clash. Should be no contest. Yeah. Could be no contest. Let's see. Sorry, man. I'm not feeling well. This is really looking nasty. This injury. Let's see what the judge is gonna say. Okay, I'm waiting for official decision. Fedor is in Nemkov's corner. Okay, I'm waiting. If they give it to Corey, I don't know what am I gonna say. It's exact same as Aljoyan one. But Nemkov is not complaining, you see. Just Fedor is talking to judges. He is asking what is the decision. I don't know what to say also. According to me, head clash should be no contest, but there are so many tiny rules. You know, in soccer, there are so many different rules. I don't know what are the rules on this. Is it gonna go to scorecards or not? I don't know, man. This is a 5-rounder. Let's see what judge is gonna do. Jan was ahead on the cards too. Why the fuck could Corey get the bell then? Got no idea, man. In soccer, there are so many situations where you can give a red card or yellow card, where you have the right to choose. So they are checking the rule book right now. I really wonder who's gonna win. I believe no contest would be fair. But Anderson was up on the scorecards, to be honest. But Anderson is angry. Well, it seems Anderson is angry. Maybe this is gonna be no contest. It seems Anderson is angry. He is throwing the bottle. He's throwing the water bottle. No contest. So this fight didn't happen. So technically this fight didn't happen. If it's ruled no contest, then the fight didn't happen. It seems Anderson is furious. Oh. He is angry. I would be too. At least there's no double standard. Well, it's okay. I mean, accidental head clash leads to no contest. Hey, Robert, who is gonna get the belt right now? If it's no contest, who gets the belt right now? Told you Corey was gonna win. Corey did not win, no contest. I thought he won, but the fight was ruled no contest. Stay with Vadim, okay? I also thought Corey won, but it seems he was winning, yes, but the fight was ruled no contest. Yes, he was winning 2-1 on the scorecards. I scored it 2-1 for Corey. He was winning, yes, but due to an accidental head clash, the fight was ruled no contest. So... Okay, good one. Yeah, but Corey was winning, but that fight, you know what are the rules right now? If it's no contest, the fight has never happened. This fight did not happen. Yeah, at least there are no double standards. You're right. Yeah, you're right. At least there are no double standards. Patricio Pitubll versus AJ McKee. My pick is AJ McKee, so we are not going to count Vadim Nemkov's pick because the fight didn't happen. Fucking bullshit. Goddamn Frank Trigg. So sick of that son of a bitch. They ruled the fight no contest. Corey was winning though. But yeah. Yeah, I feel AJ McKee might get slapped. I picked McKee to win, but last time it was easy win for McKee, but you never know. I mean, this is the fight, so anything can happen in the fight. But at least there are no double standards. That's... But yeah, Corey Anderson was winning. It was 2-1 for Anderson. I scored the 2-1 for Anderson. If fight gets no contest, does my parlay get affected? I don't know. In my state, if the fight is no contest, for example, Tibura versus Tibura fight got cancelled last week, and they just refunded me money. I placed a bet $2. They gave me back $2. So if it's no contest, I think in at my book, if it's no contest, you get your money back. But you only get if you invested $2, you're gonna get $2 back. No, you get less money. Yeah, he was to win. I know. Still have a beef over the Dragon Twin Kim stoppage by Trig a few weeks ago. Those elbows were 11-5, not 12-6. Fuck fat Frank Trig. Yes, I know. These were 11-5, true. In my state, you just refund the money. Corey was winning, yes. Yeah, they call him overtime for a reason. The guy has incredible cardio. Yes, he does. My pick AJ McKee. I picked Nemkov to win though, so but I didn't place a bet. But if I placed on $5 on Nemkov, they would refund me $5, and that's it. Place 100 pounds on Corey to win at plus 250. You're gonna get 100 pounds back, I think. At least in my state, you will get 100 pounds back. I don't know how are the rules in your state. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna get affected. Maybe it's not gonna get affected. I really don't know how are the rules. But in my state, that fight didn't happen. AJ McKee 18-0, 6 KO, 7 submissions. Patricio Pitubll 32-5, 11 KO, 5 submissions. I swear if they scam me. I don't know. Hey now, that is the first time someone was saved by a head clash. Nemko should be sending Anderson a nice bottle of wine. Not to Anderson. He should send this to a judge or to the referee, Frank Trigg. Gonna do a raw dog on the bookies. Good luck, man. My pick is McKee to win. McKee inside the distance. He should send one to Frank Trigg, man. 5:43 a.m. But I was sleeping for 6.5 hours. They have to run that fight back this summer or fall. Summer, I think. I think summer. They have to run it back, absolutely. Summer, I think. Summer should be fine. I was sleeping 6.5 hours. I went to bed around before 10 p.m. and I woke up at 4 a.m. and I'm feeling perfectly fine. You see, I was sleeping very nicely. So I'm not tired at all. It's Good Friday, Vlad. Yes. Been a great. It's been a great Friday. Feel fresh as a daisy. 30 hours up. Sorry, Robert, this night, but just... It happens, man. Let me see. It's Good Friday, Vlad. God bless us. Yeah, God bless us. It's a good Friday. I like this Friday, though. God damn, that Cerrone TKO was scary. That type of a KO that ends careers. Yes, I've seen the highlight. I was sleeping though, but I've seen the highlight. The highlight was brutal. It was a brutal highlight, man. God stopped that Bam Anderson from being champ. Yep. If you think about it, you're wasting half your life by sleeping for a long time. Just do little naps now and again. Well, actually, I was doing little naps now and again. But now I have to sleep regularly because of my sickness. So if I don't sleep regularly, it's gonna get worse. But like sleeping 6 hours is fine for me. If I sleep 6 hours, I'm functioning perfectly fine. Earlier, I used to sleep 3, 4 hours, 2 hours. But okay, I mean, with 6 hours, I can function really normally. So I have a hedge here, boys. Need AJ to win. Let it ride or hedge it. I think AJ wins. Guys, I'd say let it ride. Let it ride. Let it ride. How do you not know what God Friday is, bro? I know what it is. Only 3K on the line. 3K. 3K. Whoa, 3K, man. Whoa. It's a lot of money. For me, it's a lot of money. Don't know about you, but for me, it's a lot of money. But I'd say let it ride. In winnings, not waivers. Not wagers. In winnings. If it's in winnings, that's something different. But if it was like 3K in wagers, I would be like, it's a lot of money. If it's in winnings, that's okay. That's okay. Then good luck. Then it's not too much. But if you said like in wagers 3K, I'm like, okay, it really is a lot of money. Patricio Pitubll. It's a parlay. It's a parlay. Then okay. I know what is God Friday. Yes, Robert, I know what is God Friday. Cashed out enough on multiple bets to cover all of my initial bets. McKee will KO Pitbull down to 135. Potentially, yes. Let me check something up. I'm gonna have to put it around here. Just 1 second. My phone is totally empty. 1 second, please. I need to put it on charging. I'm out of the charge. Where him and that Mitch Cejudo belong. I'm shocked that Acosta survived that first round versus Peterson, got him out in the third. Me too, man. I was thinking Peterson was gonna win that fight. Pitbull is walking down. This is Pitbull in yellow trunks. I'm also shocked that Peterson lost that fight. But Acosta is tougher than we initially expected. Got to say that. Extreme level of toughness was shown. Extreme level of toughness was shown by Acosta. Want AJ to win, but fuck any of these fans booing Pitbull. This is shameful. Pitbull fucking carried that promotion for a long time. Both Pitbull brothers did. Yeah, I want AJ to win too. Ordem progresso. Keys to victory. Take chances, just not right away. Force AJ to move back. And his route to potential victory. Hence, I don't think he's gonna win, but... I mean, let's take a look at this fight. Looking like a very decent fight, according to my end. No one should ever boo any of the Fryer brothers. Shameful. It is shameful, I agree, man. It is very, very much shameful. I agree, Kelly. Like booing, I mean, I also want AJ to win, but I would never boo anybody. It's not, it's disrespectful. Oh, look at the song. Look at the song. AJ McKee, look at the song. I would never, AJ the Mercenary McKee, I would never boo anybody. It's like, it's a disrespect. To me, it's a sign of a disrespect, that booing. Like, why would you boo somebody? Not like any fighter getting booed. These guys are putting their lives on the line. Of course, they're putting their fucking lives on the line. Oh, look at this money. Dollars. Look at those dollars. People are taking money. Dollars are falling off the skies. AJ, mercenary McKee. Throwing money. Bellator featherweight world champion AJ, the mercenary McKee. Yeah, throwing money like. This is funny. Of course they're putting their lives on the line. This is a matter of life and death. Mauro is such a good announcer. Yeah, he is. The mercenary is getting inspected. He steps inside the ring. Keys to victory: stay long, stay calm, keep his back to the cage. Such a trickiness. I think a trickiness is key to his success, guys. What do you say? I think trickiness is the key to AJ's success. I think he is one of the trickiest guys in the league. That's how I see it. AJ McKee, 18-0, 27 years of age, 5'10", 73.5 inches of reach. Pitbull, 32'5", 34 years of age, 5'6", 144.6, 65.5 is his reach. Michael C. Williams. I keep forgetting about that reach. Holy shit. Reach, 8 inches of reach difference. But AJ is better on the ground. I think Pitbull is a heck of a striker. Just he was making too many mistakes throughout his life, which kind of cost him. Kind of cost him a lot. If you know what I mean. Unnecessary mistakes can cost you. Pitbull destroyed Sanchez on 2 occasions, Arculeta, Chandler, Weichel, Strauss, Curran. Even Weichel, Strauss, and Sanchez on 2 occasions. Like 145, you never see that reach disparity. Unfortunately, now you do see that reach disparity. 145, it's simply unusual, but now you do see it. 8 inches of reach disparity. It's like 8 inches is just too much. It's like 4, 5, okay, but 8, too much. Submissions over Darren Caldwell, Patricio Pitubll, knockout over Karkanian, decision win over Pat Curran. He already submitted Pitbull, so there is a chance of another quick win. It is rare. It is extremely rare, to be honest. I got used to reach disparity, it's not strange to me anymore. Jason Herzog is our referee. Okay, it's time to get underway, guys. Good, they have Herzog. Good ref. One of the best. Herzog, Smith, Herb Dean, Mark Goddard. Oh, no glove touch and the instant side kick on the end of AJ McKee. McKee with a sideways stance. Man, such a reach differential. Amanda Guerra, Josh Thompson, John McCarthy. Looks fun to me. High kick attempt for McKee. Low kick for McKee, but he gets countered by Patricio. Another John Jones kick. McKee wants to aim to the legs, but with this weird stance, it's just a matter of time before Pitbull tries to go for the counter. McKee circles, and Pitbull is in the center of the ring, standing like a log. Such a reach disparity, man. You're right, such a reach disparity. Look at how longer these arms are. Middle kick for McKee. He's saying, come on, let's fight. Come on. Don't be a soy boy. Let's go. Pitbull is so cautious. McKee is constantly fainting. Middle kick again for McKee. Low kick for Pitbull. We're seeing such a massive reach disparity. You're good, Robert. What a sprinting punch by Pitbull, but McKee slips out of it. Low kick Pitbull. McKee is constantly provoking his opponent to march forward. Another right by Pitbull. High kick attempt for AJ McKee. He's constantly trying to go with the leg. Pitbull is shorter, but his punches are crisp. Pitbull not moving laterally at all, standing like a log, but he's waiting for a perfectly timed opportunity. Big right hand to the body. Another big left to the body by AJ McKee. A big left again for AJ McKee. We don't see much of the action. Middle kick, Pitbull caught a kick, but he doesn't want to shoot in. Pitbull wants to keep the fight standing, that's obvious. Big right for Pitbull and a low kick. AJ McKee spams bombs forward. Front kick missed by Pitbull. The truth is, we don't see much of the advantage here on the end of Pitbull, and McKee is super cautious. He's trying to switch stances, trying to confuse his opponent. I got 3 parlays just waiting on AJ. Spinning heel kick just missed for AJ. Pitbull looks way more cautious than he used to be in the previous fight. Low kick again for Pitbull, but AJ is constantly provoking him to march forward. On the low kick, Pitbull caught a kick and then countered with the right. Now AJ with the Brazilian kick attempt. Pitbull is spamming those strikes, but we don't see tricky strikes on the end of Pitbull. As well as you see, he's the old school fighter. Just normal, regular punches are thrown. Got to say, this is looking great. I mean, technically and tactically, this is looking like a great performance in the end of Pitbull. Got to praise Pitbull for this. Don't know about you guys, but I think Pitbull is doing a great job. Whose round? I think Pitbull made more damage. What do you think, guys? I think this is round for Pitbull, but I'm not sure. I think he made a more significant amount of damage. Big left right for McKee. Low kick Pitbull. Just need fight to go distance for some 20 quid. This is very tactical round 1. I think Pitbull won, but I'm not sure. What time will live start tomorrow? Let me check. When is UFC starting? Do you know, maybe? I must check when is UFC starting. Around 10 p.m. Irish time, I assume. I need to do some jobs. I need to ref today. I need to get a bit of nap before the event, and then when I get up around 10:30, I usually take a nap. I also have to visit MMA club today, so when I get back, I'm gonna take a nap, 2 or 3 hours, and then I'll go live with the UFC. McKee keeps marching forward. I think this is Pitbull's round, though. High kick attempt for Pitbull, and the low kick. Middle kick for AJ McKee, but Pitbull keeps feathering the storm early on. Big left for Pitbull. Big Vivian overhand right just landed. Pitbull is trying to drag the fight to the ground. Now AJ McKee shoots in, but Pitbull stops the takedown attempt. You don't see much of the action here. Really don't see much of the action. Middle kick attempt for Pitbull. Low kick Pitbull. AJ McKee needs to drag this fight to the ground. It seems Pitbull is very good at finding the range. He is really doing a wonderful job. Good jabs. Another good jab by Patricio Pitubll. Seen high-level performance in the end of Patricio Pitubll, as he is very cautious. He is not letting AJ McKee provoke him. McKee with the left hand. McKee is destroying him on the outside. Well, he is just cautious. He is just too cautious, and Pitbull is extremely cautious too, so it kind of doesn't surprise me much, you know. Really much doesn't surprise me, this kind of a performance. I was expecting this kind of a war. Good right hand again. Left right again, and again. Pitbull is taking part in a tactical exchange. But AJ McKee should try to drag this fight to the ground. Low kick for Pitbull. Pitbull keeps spamming those running strikes, and McKee does nothing. He really needs to start brawling. He is down on the scorecards. Middle kick for Pitbull. Yeah, McKee does nothing. He is down on the scorecards. Spinning back kick. Pitbull caught him. Oh, up kicks. Pitbull doesn't want to go to the ground. No. Pitbull doesn't want to go to the ground. Up kicks by McKee. McKee is saying, come on, let's go. Pitbull doesn't want to go to the ground. Pitbull is stalling. AJ McKee is saying, come on, get up. AJ McKee is calling him down, but Pitbull is smart. He learned his lesson last time. Left, right, McKee. Big right for McKee, and another left, right. Knee attempt. Pitbull is tougher than I expected. AJ McKee looks like shit because he's unable to drag the fight to the ground. Pitbull is very skillful. The afro is slowing down AJ. Yeah, the afro hairstyle. Huh. That afro hairstyle is looking great though. Got to say. Big left hand again. And again. Another big left. More punches for Patricio Pitubll and another right. Now fighters are trading bombs. Yeah, trading barbs again. More knees landed. Another knee. Oh, McKee is like, hit me. Hit me to the campus. I knew McKee was overrated, lucky first fight. Punch to the body by Pitbull. This round is way closer though. For first round I was confident in Pitbull's victory. For the second, kinda unsure. Takedown stuffed by McKee, by Patricio Pitubll. Big left hand McKee. Knee. Just missed. Pitbull counters with the weaving overhand right. Pitbull is up here. He should be up. First round went in the favor of Pitbull 100%. Second round... Should be up for Pitbull 2-0. I think should be 2-0 Pitbull. I also say should be up 2-0. Those counters, body punches, leg kicks, they're landing, but AJ McKee is showing, come on, you did nothing to me, come on. Teach me a lesson if you can. Catch me if you can, baby. Maybe it was the Herbert versus Topuria situation with the head kick. True. McKee is on the defensive mode right now. On Big John's scorecard, it's 1-1. Interesting. He just needs to get used to the range. That's true. Interestingly, low kick for Pitbull. Interestingly, have you seen that Big John gave round 1 to McKee? Kinda makes no sense to me, but that's what he did. Spinning back kick for McKee, and Pitbull is laughing his ass off. He's like, okay, come on. Good right hand for McKee. Low kick Pitbull. And another low kick. Oh, he's shilling for the new star. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think so. Low kick again for AJ McKee. This is gonna be the tactical battle, I think. Just like Rogan and DC. Yes, I know. They're chanting for Israel Adesanya, and now he is chanting for AJ McKee. Low kick Pitbull. Pitbull is chopping him down with these low kicks, and McKee is dicking. Look at this. And he is constantly taunting Patricio Pitubll to march forward, but I doubt it's gonna come to fruition. Not this time. Not this time of year, baby. Not this time of year. Cyborg versus Blanco. Another entertaining matchup. In our sights. McKee tries to shoot in. And McKee drags the fight to the ground. Pitbull is in a big trouble now, though. Uh-oh. Pitbull closes the guard, but this is a great position for McKee. Big right hand again. And another right. Big punches for AJ McKee. McKee is gonna take this round for sure if Pitbull does nothing. As soon as the bout gets dragged to the ground, this is a problem. This is like a very, very big problem for Patricio Pitubll, as AJ McKee is known for top-notch ground control, for top-notch ground domination. So McKee, Jesus cardio. Well, that's true. And Pitbull is having a hard time getting back on his feet as he's pressed hard. And this is a good posture by AJ McKee. AJ McKee trying to trap the leg. He is working on the Dagestani single leg. It's very, very hard to get back on your feet. McKee is bombing now, cage control. Pitbull is back on his feet, but McKee with a great visor. He's now going for a trip, now goes for a chain wrestling attempt. Oh, Pitbull is trying to pack a guillotine, but this is risky. This is risky. Is McKee gonna shrimp out of it? McKee has to shrimp out of it. He keeps punching. McKee did this. Now he's trying to modify that guillotine choke attempt into a neck crank. Patricio is wasting a lot of energy on this guillotine choke attempt, and I think his arms are not slipping in. But to defend the guillotine, you need to shrimp out of it. The referee is warning Patricio not to use the fence. He's trying to... Oh. McKee slips out of the guillotine choke attempt. You are right. McKee is sticking his feet in the cage. That's true. The referee is warning him. Patricio, when you're trying to pack somebody into a guillotine choke, it's risky because guillotine choke wastes a lot of energy. Guillotine choke is a risky move. If you lose the position, you're fucked up. Now McKee, excellent posture by McKee, but a good reversal attempt by Patricio Pitubll. He's trying to pull out the armbar, not working well. AJ McKee is on his back. McKee is doing a wonderful, wonderful cage control now. He is trying to dig that arm under the neck, but the arm is not slipping inside. Clean round, McKee. 2-1 on my scorecards. Very clean round, McKee. Guillotine is risky because if you fail to finish your opponent with a guillotine choke, it's gonna drain a lot of energy. So you just have to be cautious, man. It's draining a lot of energy out of you. And it seems AJ McKee's chain wrestling is amazing right now. Let's see what's Pitbull gonna do next. Okay, round 4 gets underway. McKee has to drag it to the ground. If he wants to win, he has to drag the fight to the ground. That's his only option. On Big John's scorecard, McKee is up ahead. Guillotines don't work in high-level MMA. MMA guru. Disagree. Guillotines work in round 1 when your opponent is not sweaty. Number 1. Number 2, guillotines work against guys with poor submission defense and against guys who get overconfident. So yes, they do work in high-level MMA, but they work in a specific situation, and this was a bad situation for Patricio Pitubll to go for a guillotine, especially because it's round 3 and because AJ McKee did this to protect. So I disagree that it doesn't work, but I do agree that it's hard to pull out a guillotine into later rounds against the high-level athletes. So let's say I do and I don't agree with that. A lot of feinting by AJ McKee. Middle kick, but Pitbull is not gonna get slapped. High kick attempt for Pitbull. McKee needs to try to drag the fight to the ground. Big left hand. High-level wrestling might be the problem. In the high-level wrestling might actually be the problem in high-level MMA. So spinning back kick just missed for AJ McKee. But he is aiming some high-level kicks to the body. AJ McKee's cardio is killer, and Pitbull is starting to slow down. Low kick. Pitbull is just standing like a log. He's not even changing angles. Good classic matchup, classic old style. Big left hand. Another left. It's true, though, you don't see many guillotine wins. Well, I'm telling you, guillotine can work if you know how to adjust it. But is guillotine risky? Oh, yes, it is. Believe me, it's super risky. Guillotine is a super risky move. It's extremely risky move, and I have to tell you that when you go for a guillotine choke attempt, you have to be very, very cautious, and you mustn't make too many mistakes, or you're gonna get slapped, if you know what I mean. Big left hand for guillotine, another left hand low kick for Patricio Pitubll. He is advancing forward. AJ McKee is having a hard time adjusting to these situations. From what I'm seeing, AJ McKee is doing a good job defensively, and these low kicks on the end of Pitbull are giving him some kind of the advantage, but it's really, really hard to say who's gonna win, as these two guys are making the similar amount of damage, and this is a tactical stand-up battle. This round 4 is a tactical stand-up battle. More punches to the body by McKee. He's digging to the body, cashing a lot of kicks. Now he even missed with the front kick. I think this fight will not end via KO. That's what I'm saying. Left, right, left for Patricio Pitbull. He's really weathering the storm and loading big strikes here. Yeah, the strikes are kind of nasty. From what I'm seeing, the strikes are kind of nasty. I'm really seeing a high-level performance on the end of AJ McKee. I'm talking about the defensive performance. Defensively, he's doing a great job, but Patricio Pitbull is destroying him with wise, with intelligent, sprinting punches, and the running punch again. Pitbull has to pressure hard. AJ McKee missing with an elbow. I don't know, man. Could be 2-2, but I'm unsure, man. I don't know how judges gonna call it. High kick by Pitbull, but AJ McKee is saying, "Come on, I didn't feel it." Big right left for Pitbull. Pitbull is attacking with his rear hand, with his right hand. McKee gonna need a KO, or will the judges rob Pitbull? Yes, they will. Oh, Pitbull stuffed a takedown attempt. 2-2 or 3-1 Pitbull. Are judges gonna rob Pitbull? Of course they will. Why are you even asking when you know the answer? Of course they will rob him. I mean, they don't want Pitbull to win. They want new blood. They want new fighters. And in my eyes, I think it's 3-1 Pitbull. But round 4 was close. Round 4 could go either way, but I would say 3-1 Pitbull. I mean, round 4 was closer than round 2. Middle kick was followed by a big left hand. Also, Pitbull fired back with a hook. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 2-2, but in my eyes, it's 3-1 Pitbull. McKee is slower. Yes, he is. I'm saying in my eyes also 3-1 Pitbull. This is greasy. I don't know. Maybe judge is gonna rob Pitbull. You never know. McKee is ready. They touch gloves. Let's go. 2-2 to me. Can be 2-2 also. Round 4 is very close. Round 4 was very, very, very close. Let's see. Pitbull marching forward. Man, why was AJ a heavy favorite? I don't know. Because of the victory in the first fight, AJ trying to shoot in, but it seems Pitbull stuffed the takedown attempt. AJ is now trying to grab the leg. He's going for chain wrestling. He should go for a single leg. Now transition to a body lock, but Pitbull prevents it. Excellent visor. Pitbull made another mistake. And a great visor transition to a double leg. Now AJ is trying to trap the legs. According to my mind, the line was pretty much off in that fight. More punches for AJ McKee. McKee is really weathering hard. Another punch by AJ McKee. And another one. More big strikes. Another takedown. Pitbull gets dragged to the ground. While this is bad, AJ McKee trapped the leg. AJ McKee is working off the Pitbull's back. Now Pitbull's in a deep trouble now though. More punches for Pitbull. Pitbull is back on his feet, but McKee definitely gets points for control. Big left hand. Nah, I don't know why was AJ such a heavy favorite. Makes no sense to me at all. Another big left hand in the 1-2. High kick attempt for Pitbull. And another high kick. Big left hand for Pitbull. Pitbull is having a hard time here. His opponent is unloading 1-2. Big left right. McKee is trying to drag the fight to the ground, but excellent stuffing by Patricio Pitubll. Think McKee is winning this round. Vlad, do you got the stats for the fight? No, I don't. Big left hand Pitbull. And the high kick missed by AJ McKee. In my eyes, it's 3-1 Pitbull. Another big left hand for Pitbull. More strikes. Left, right, left again. And again. McKee is landing. Now big middle kick for McKee. But Pitbull fires back one in return. McKee with the left hand. Another big left. 1-2 for McKee. According to my mind, this should be round for McKee, but still 3-2 Pitbull on my end. McKee wants to brawl. Middle kick again. McKee looks slower. But Pitbull keeps pushing the pace. 1-2 again, marching aggressively forward for Patricio Pitubll, but he's hitting a lot of unnecessary shots. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. I think round 5 definitely goes in the favor of McKee. But it's super close fight. Round 4 was super close, so the winner of round 4 gonna take it all. McKee is trying to drag the fight to the ground. Another successful takedown by McKee. He is now holding the leg. You see, when you control that leg, it means that you're doing a great job. Excellent control by McKee. More elbows. I don't know, man. It's gonna be super close. This is just my personal opinion, guys. Clear Pitbull win. I say Pitbull 3-2, but can be 3-2 McKee also because round 4 was super close. I will be shocked if Pitbull took that, but we shall see. Should be clean win for Pitbull, I also say. But round 4 was super close. So if it's 3-2 McKee, I'm not gonna be surprised. But in my eyes, 3-2 Pitbull. No robbery either way. True. No robbery either way. Because I'm unsure about round 4 could have gone either way. I think it's gonna be a split. It's gonna be a split decision, I think. Round 4 could really go either way. 1 and 2 Pitbull, 3 and 5 AJ. Round 4 I think Pitbull won, but could be AJ. Is that a World War I helmet that Pitbull is holding? Could be, not sure. Looks like a World War I helmet. Three-two Pitbull was my scorecard. So it's okay. It's okay, I agree. 3-2 Pitbull was my scorecard. Third miss tonight. Judge with balls. You said it well, judge with balls. But I don't know how he saw it 4-1 for Pitbull. It could have been 3-2. In the best case scenario, it could have been 3-2, but I agree. 3-2 Pitbull was my scorecard. Thank God, man. What the fuck? No robbery this time, man. I don't know just how that judge saw 4-1 for Pitbull. I just don't know how, but okay. Yeah, 4-1, no way. 3-2 is okay. 3-2 is okay. If it was 3-2 AJ, I wouldn't agree because round 4 was super close, but 3-2 Pitbull is perfectly fine to me. Paid off by Brazilian. By Brazilian mob. 10-1. Way to go, Kevin. Way to go, man. Great. Great bet, man. Excellent. Pitbull handed the first loss. Pitbull officially handed the first loss to AJ McKee. So, got to say, that judge has balls. Literally, that judge has big balls. Just won 700 on Patricio. Great job, champ. So glad many of you won tonight. I didn't bet this fight. I mean, thanks God I didn't. I did a great job by not betting. I think McKee gets washed by Volk. I don't think he will ever fight Volk. If McKee won, I would have turned 15 bucks into 285. Sorry for messing that up, guys. Good job, Pitbull. Yeah, 3-2 was my scorecard for Pitbull, so I agree. I mean, I agree with this scorecard. This is not a robbery. I just disagree with 4-1. But 3-2 Pitbull is not a robbery. This is a realistic scorecard to me. I also scored 3-2. Just checking something. 1 second. One second, guys, please. Yep. First fight definitively a fluke. You can say that way. I think I agree. First fight was definitely a fluke. It was too easy win on the end of Pitbull. Definitely too easy win. Could have been a fluke though. I agree. Could have been a fluke though. I do agree with that, Robert, to some point. Could have been a fluke though. AJ won too easily. I mean, 3-2 Pitbull is okay. We can't call it a robbery. No robbery either way, so. But that 4-1, that's a judge with balls. That's a judge with big balls. That guy was having a very, very big balls, got to say. Alright, guys, I will have to go now. I have to record some predictions, then later I have to go to work. So tonight, catch up for the UFC. I will start recording some predictions in maybe half an hour just to take a breakfast, and then I'm starting recording. I was unable to record yesterday. I was having so many obligations. Thank you so much for this, and catch you tonight for the UFC. I'm gonna sleep before UFC. Night, everyone. Have a great day, and thank you so much for everything, guys. You rock. Are you ref in a UFC fight? No, I'm ref in soccer. I'm soccer assistant referee, the guy with the flag, soccer assistant referee. So, no, I'm not ref in MMA. Too hard for refing. To me, soccer way easier. You're just on the line, paying attention to the offside, and that's it. Have a great day, everyone. Night, and catch you tonight.